Thanks for joining us on this Tuesday night edition of the NBA and all its great action on 2K Sports. Alongside Doris Burke and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan. And on the sidelines, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. You look at Sacramento.
Kevin, this team has been a total surprise. A lot of people didn't feel they could be this good. The sum of the total far better than the individual parts, and that's been evident with this group.
Indoors, hasn't it been fun watching the evolution of Jarrett Allen? My goodness.
It certainly has, Kevin. This guy has proven he is an all-star caliber player. We know he's a double-double machine. He prides himself on hitting the glass. Any center on any team is going to have a problem if he gets near the cup because of his shot-blocking ability.
Cleveland with the ball. Outside Garland. Levert from outside. And Domantas Sabonis pulls it down. And so Fox will bring it up for the Sacramento Kings. Barnes outside. Just 5 to shoot. Pulls it up. It's good from inside.
He's just able to score from anywhere on the floor, but Barnes loves that high percentage area.
Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, I had a chance to talk with head coach J.B. Bickerstaff. He told me it's always a challenge when you face a team this opportunistic. He said those guys are going to look to take advantage of any weakness. We have to really communicate defensively tonight. Guys, back to you.
Yeah, David, thanks. We appreciate the report. They're in a tough spot to try to figure out how to slow down those shooters, GA.
Yeah, it's going to take a great defensive effort from all 5 guys. Should be fascinating to watch.
I think part of that is making sure your effort allows you to stay connected to shooters. That takes 2 things, coordination and communication.
Mitchell's shot is good.
Here's a guy who is not shy about sharing the basketball. If you are open, Darius Garland will find you.
And Fox gets it to go. Well, Greg, we're in the final stages of the regular season. For teams that are on the outside looking in, what are these final games like?
You have to continue to play hard because GMs are watching these games, seeing who packs it in and who continues to grind. So your future is at stake.
And here is Fox. Following the three-pointer by Donovan Mitchell. Gets it to fall. The bucket from Herter.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
Now, here's Garland. And we know he can score. He's averaging around 21.5 points a game. They swipe it. Pass to Murray. Fox feeling it out a bit. And stolen by Mobley. And here we go with Allen running it up the court. And then Allen slams it in.
This guy does such an incredible job getting up and down the floor. Jarrett Allen's athleticism makes him a force in transition.
Now, here's Fox. Herter, no good.
He is too good a shooter, guys, to be left open like that. The defense just dodged a bullet there.
Mitchell in the corner. Here's Mobley. Banked in off the glass.
We know unequivocally Evan Mobley has length. He's got timing. This guy eats up rebounds.
There's 45 seconds left in the first. The kick out to Barnes. 6 to shoot. The Kings need to get off a shot here. 13 feet away. It's rebounded by Cleveland. And guys, this is the first they're seeing of Sacramento.
And guys, these teams don't see each other too often, but last year they would have liked to see a little bit more of them, the way they were able to take care of their business. That is prototype rebounding right there. He gets the position down low, boxes out, and then corrals it.
And the foul called on Donovan Mitchell. That's his first foul.
Substitution for your Cavaliers. Dean Wade.
8 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Pass to Murray. Three-pointer. Stolen by Rubio. That shot, no good. A good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. Cavalier.
The Kings, 10.
And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. And let's get your guys' take now on the hustle stats for the Cavaliers.
They're really mucking things up for the opposition, racking up steal after steal, just not letting them develop any kind of offensive rhythm.
Another big component of their early game tonight has been points off turnovers. Great job converting on those chances.
Barnes outside. Just 4 to shoot. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. Ricky Rubio picks one up. A key member of that 73-win Golden State Warrior team was Harrison Barnes.
And almost the forgotten part of the famed death lineup, it was Barnes, Steph, Clay, Draymond, and Andre Iguodala. Harrison, a big piece of that 2015 championship team as well.
A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Thank you, Kevin. Domantas Sabonis is one of the best passing big men in the league. He said, sharing the ball is contagious. Everyone feels confident and knows they'll get touches, which makes the game fun. That can build chemistry on a young team. Kevin?
And David, we know how important that is. And we thank you for your report. 1 for 3. And it's Wade with the rebound. Rubio looking around. Here's Osman. They get it back. Kicks it out to Rubio. To the inside. Another shot. Sacramento grabs the miss. They're moving on after the tough loss they took at the hands of the Warriors.
And sometimes you can make a few plays here and there, but never get into a real rhythm. That's what happened to them in that game.
I'll tell you, that's a great way to put it, because I thought they were all over the place. They never settled into any kind of rhythm.
Right wing. Here's Okoro. Here's Osman. And a missed layup.
Not a lot falling for him in this quarter. He's got to stay aggressive, try to break through, see if you can get an easy opportunity.
2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. Back in 2020, De'Aaron Fox signing a massive extension, Greg. 5 years and $163 million.
Yeah, and Kevin, every NBA hopeful wants that second contract. Credit to De'Aaron for working his tail off and earning every penny of that deal. And buckets like that have been hard to come by. Not the most exciting game. Both sides look way off in terms of their shooting.
Well, you have to appreciate the defensive battle for sure. Both squads struggling on the offensive end. We call this grit and grind.
How about the awareness there from Fox? You got to love seeing how he is such a willing passer in finding the open man.
Mitchell's shot is good.
This guy can do so much for you on the offensive end, and that is why his number gets called time and time again.
Now, here's Sabonis. And slam dunk by Sabonis.
I'll tell you, Domantas Sabonis has got some big-time athleticism. That's a pretty dunk.
A slam dunk by Garland.
That's a finish he'll be bragging about for a while.
As he should. Very impressive.
How about that from your point guard, gentlemen? Playing big at the rim, okay.
and the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
Here's Mitchell, and it's Mitchell with the jam.
You see the elite athleticism of Donovan Mitchell. Boy, can he get off his feet in a hurry.
They set the pick. Here's Fox. Garland with the rebound. The Cavaliers leading by 5. Pass to Mitchell. Here's Osman. Back to Mitchell. And stolen by Murray. There's 42 seconds left in the second quarter. And it's Fox with the jam.
Yeah, Fox has got great leaping ability, and he likes to get up off the ground there for the flush.
Pass to Osman. Good on the three-point shot. Osman's got the lead up to 6 now for Cleveland.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless. And this will be the last possession of the quarter if they're patient.
Well, it's amazing. If you finish quarters the right way, it can have such a great impact on the outcome of a game.
Outside for Murray. Pass to Sabonis. Back to Barnes. That will count.
Obviously, the scouting report on Okoro starts with his defense. He's physical, he's relentless, and he gives maximum effort.
And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. We're halfway through the game. You know, Greg, we know to win at the highest level, you need your star players to show up in the big game. With that in mind, what's the key?
You know, it's their will and their ability to fight. If you look at the great ones, even when things haven't gone their way, they continue to scratch and claw and do everything in their power to try and get the W.
Shot clock at 2. Mitchell. Chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. Here's Murray. Barnes looking around. It's stolen by Allen. Garland with it. Now guarded by Fox. And Mobley throws it down.
Well, we know this. Playing above the rim is a big part of Evan Mobley's game.
Pass to Murray. Red ball movement here by the Kings. The shot's good. That's 7 points for De'Aaron Fox.
Terrific play call to give him a clean look at the rim. That's how you want to start the second half.
Well, there is nothing better than catching a rhythm as early as possible. And, boy, that's a terrific start right there.
And here's Fox. He'll bring it up for the Kings. Trailing by 10.
And Garland, a finalist for Most Improved Player of the Year in 2022, took a huge leap forward with his play. And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board. And I don't mean style points. Here's Mitchell. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. For Garland, he put in the work, and it all came together for him, GA.
And his shooting reached a tipping point where he was given the keys as a playmaker, and this is a great situation for him. And, boy, he's made the most of it.
So both teams changing it up here.
Running onto the court, your Cavs powerhouse big team. One more time, fans, your Cavs powerhouse big team.
Free throw drops for Mitchell.
And there's one area where the Cavs have been very good the past few seasons. That's the draft. They've made some terrific picks in terms of personnel.
You're right, GA, they have, and the draft's been essential to the rebuild effort in Cleveland.
And they've been so smart about it. You look at the guys they brought in, Mobley, Garland, Sexton. They nailed just about every one of their selections.
Now, here's Mitchell. 10-point lead. This is their biggest. They grab their own miss. It's LeVert on the wing. Shot clock at 5. Here's the 3. Tries to save it. Cleveland keeps it going. A new 14-second shot clock. Shot clock at 2. And that one's good, Mitchell.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. You got for us, D.A.?
Thanks very much, Kevin. Not that long ago, of course, the analytical team shot way more three-pointers, and they found a temporary edge. But now every team shoots a lot of threes, and it's more about personnel. When it's a superstar shooting the ball, that mid-range jumper can be very efficient. Guys?
And, D.A., we see it all the time. Brandon Ingram with the New Orleans Pelicans. KD. The 2 players in Phoenix with Chris Paul and Devin Booker. DeRozan in Chicago. We'll hit those all day long. David, thank you.
Donovan Mitchell has an earned reputation as being elite as a scorer in this league. He's cooking right now.
Wide open look here for Murray. Off target with his 3. Cleveland leading by 12. To the left wing. LeVert from outside. Connects from three-point range. LeVert's got 5.
Well, Caris LeVert has worked diligently to make his three-point shot legitimate. Knocks that one down.
Herder, no good.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
Mitchell looking it over. Clock at 4. And the call on the shot. It sends him to the line. It's going to go on Sabonis.
We know this about Donovan Mitchell. This guy shows no fear even inside. Draws the foul there.
Growing up around New York City, Doris, Donovan Mitchell was around pro sports as a kid.
He sure was, Kevin. His dad obviously worked in baseball. Donovan spent a ton of time in big league locker rooms. And how about this? During the 2010 famed decision from LeBron, Mitchell was actually in the crowd listening to it. I'll tell you, you are playing with fire anytime you leave this guy open, and they just got burned.
5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. This one for 3. And that one's good. Osman. 8 points for him.
And guys getting into a nice groove here, starting to feel it.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
And so it's Cleveland with a sizable lead as the quarter wraps up. They're ahead 16 points.
23, the Kings, 27.
And we reach the 4th quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. The Kings trail by 16. Herder on the wing. Sacramento moving it around. To Lyles. To the paint. Herder on the wing. Clock at 6. It's going to be a goaltending call here, so they'll count the bucket.
So close to getting the block there. You can live with those calls because you'd rather have a guy playing aggressive instead of playing it safe.
Out to the right wing. Mobley outside. And here's Garland for 3. That one doesn't go. Now Sacramento takes it the other way. Fox with it. Garland picks him up. A 3 from Barnes. Pass to Lyles. And here's Herder. Takes the 3. Hits it from three-point range. Herder's got 5 points in the quarter.
And he's shaking off that slow start, giving them a boost here in the second.
Inside. Here's Allen. And good that time.
Do you not love that by any means necessary attitude from Jared Allen, able to finish through the contact?
So it's both teams making substitutions here. And Doris for Darius Garland, playing point guard, runs in the family.
That's exactly right, Kevin. Think about it. His father, Winston Garland, played 7 seasons in the NBA. And while Darius has always wanted to follow in his father's footsteps, Winston will be the first to tell you that young one is already better.
The wide open look here for Garland. Cleveland gets it back. Wound up there for Allen. Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. To the middle. And slam dunk by Sabonis.
And that's one of Fox's strengths, trying to involve his teammates first. A really good passer who wants to play for his guys.
Here's Okoro. Here's LeVert. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. Greg, we know a lot of teams using former NBA officials now working as consultants to teach their players how the refs see the game. I guess always looking for that edge.
Yeah, Kevin, I think it's a great idea because philosophically sometimes as the rules evolve, players got to learn how to evolve with them. So not getting the calls you might expect, also how you communicate with officials. I think all of that stuff plays a big role in just furthering that dynamic between the officials and the players.
And here is Barnes. Outside for Murray. Pass to Herter. 5 to shoot. A 3 ball. Another 3 for Sacramento.
And the D has gotten a little bit laxed here defending the triple.
Down low. Allen. And it's Allen with the jam.
Well, this guy has got tremendous length and hops. Jared Allen makes it easy.
Barnes, right side. Pass to Sabonis. Over Allen. Sabonis, no good. Guys, a good chance for them to slow it down.
Yeah, they definitely should use some clock here.
It's LeVert on the wing. Back to Garland. Into the lane. Here's Allen. Kicks it out to Garland. Mobley is screened. Pass to LeVert. Now Allen. Covered by Barnes. They shoot again. Draws contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
Relentless in their approach, even with the game firmly in hand.
This is a textbook example of playing the possession and not the score. This team is doing a great job continuing to execute.
And guys, what we saw here tonight is one side having everything going for them. Huge margin of victory for the Cavaliers.
The bench gave him a big lift in this game.
And listen, Kevin, anytime your reserves can perform at a level that high, it puts you in an excellent position to win the game.
And for the year now, they'll have 52 wins under the belt.
And once it becomes official, this win gives them a nice confidence boost against this team. They'll face them twice more this season.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Jared Allen.
Boy, this guy played with some swagger and intensity on the boards tonight, dominating the physical aspect of the game.
To the inside. Here's Murray. And it's Murray with the jam.
Oh, powering that one down. Murray saw a chance to go for it and took it.
Right, many scouts felt Murray was the most NBA ready of all the draft prospects last year.
He understands what he does well and plays to that. He can control the pace. It's hard for defenders to speed him up, and he gives you versatility at both ends.
Well, what you love is the leap that Darius Garland made in his third year. Named to the 2022 All-Star team, this guy can flat out score it.
Now, here's Fox. From 18 feet away, a second chance effort. Makes it off the glass.
Domantas Sabonis has the ability to keep possessions alive. He's crafty getting position, gets to the offensive window. That's nicely done.
With the step back. The three from Garland. Misses there. And so it's Cleveland taking care of business in this one. Some good competition, but the hometown advantage and their ability to stay focused, I think, made the difference.
Yeah, and the first step in becoming a good team is your ability to